Okay, that is the ship's horn. You know what that means. This is the official Love Boat podcast coming to you in person with video, with audio, and with some of your favorite celebrities, including me, Fred, Ted, and Jill. And we are delighted to be back for our second season, if you please. Hope you saw the first show we did with Charo, which that took us about a year to do, didn't it?
Yeah, it took a little while.
He's not the easiest person in the world to get, but
Yeah.
she came through. I did want to say just one thing real quick at the outset, you guys. Quick order of business. We have two very, very strong and large fans in Jody and Aaron Van Aken, who have been on every reunion cruise with us.
Yeah,
provide
every
us
one
with
of them.
swag. I mean, I brought Monica on one of the cruises, and they gave her a bunch of stuff. So they are about as loyal and faithful as you can get. Aaron is in the hospital, and so I suggested that we send her a special video and wish her well and tell her to get well, because I mean, these two guys, they are a fan base unto themselves. So just wanted to let you guys know that, because without them, we wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. And we send her love and healing prayers, and
Best wishes.
can't wait to see her happy and healthy on the next cruise.
Absolutely. Now, we did Charo last week. Coming up, this is something we talked about before. We've got David MacLeod, who is Gavin's oldest son, who made, I thought, a very moving tribute to him at the memorial service we attended a couple of years ago.
Oh,
He's going to
so
join
great.
us. I guess he's in Montana now, and we're going to spend a show talking about his dad and remembering his dad, and he was very gracious with his time. So I'm really looking forward to that one.
Me
Yeah,
too.
that should be
too.
fun. That should be
So, lots of guests coming up, but Jill is going to be in a large production, huge amphitheater in Duxbury, Massachusetts, at the Carr Amphitheater, right?
Correct.
In
Correct.
wait for
What
it,
is the play, Fred?
Dear Evan Hansen, right?
Dear Evan Hansen. Yes. And
Right.
I'll be playing Cynthia Murphy, who is the mother of one of the kids in the show. It's a great part.
It is a great
But
part.
it's going to be directed by Adam Pascal, who originated a role in Rent, Tony nominated, and Orfeh is going to be in it as well.
You know,
Tony
Orfeh,
nominated.
Orfeh and Mariah did a show together.
Yes,
They were,
Mariah
in the,
reached
they were in the
out.
Great American Trailer Park musical together when it first opened in New York.
She's a powerhouse.
Yeah.
So really, I am so looking forward to it. It's the first musical I've done in a really long time. I've done a lot of touring with my cabaret show, but I haven't done a musical in quite some time. So I'm excited.
But yeah, well, what do you mean you didn't do a musical? We just did some music together at the Encore
No,
Theater.
but
in-
not a musical. She's
No, I'm-
talking about a show, not a.
I'm talking about a play.
Yes.
A play. I've done a
with
lot of music, a lot of
Fred.
performing.
Yes.
You know, with Ann Hampton Calloway
Oh, yeah,
and
okay.
Stephen Schwartz, and I've done a lot of that, but I haven't done I've done a lot of straight plays recently, but I haven't done any musicals in a while, so I'm super excited.
Well,
That's
speaking of
excellent.
that, we should talk a little bit about how you came to get this part, because to some degree, Ted, and to a lesser degree myself, are intimately involved in that. So
Yes, you
please
are.
please feel free to explain how you got that job and how grateful you are.
Oh, it wouldn't be a day with Fred Grandy without some sort of thankful gratefulness.
I call it egomaniacal, but you can call it something else.
My attitude is gratitude, but go ahead.
But gratitude from others. Thank you very much.
Yes.
No, and it is true that this business is so about relationships. It really is.
That's all it's about, really.
Yeah,
That's all it's
and
about.
so my darling, lovely Ted and Fred, we did Ted's incredible play called Lady Patriot in New York off Broadway. And if Ted hadn't cast me in that part, I would never have met Mickey White, who came to us on the production side but has now found his way to the Harbor Lights Theater as the creative director there, and Car Theater is part of it. He called me and asked me if I would do Dear Evan Hansen. Mickey and I would be backstage all the time singing and playing around backstage. And that's how this stuff happens. It's
And you
just
called
fun.
me. You said, should I do it? And
I did.
I said yes, but you should speak to Vince Cardinal, our director friend who we work with at the Encore. And he said, oh, absolutely.
Yeah, for
that's
sure.
Good.
So
Good news. That's all good news.
Well, if it, everything that goes around comes around, I would argue that perhaps this may not have happened, and Lady Patriot wouldn't have happened if you hadn't done Rappaport with us.
that's true.
At the Encore, because yes, you had done a show with Ted, but that was years ago, and so you were clearly
one thing leads to another.
absolutely top of
Oh,
mind.
I see where we're going with this. I need to thank Fred for suggesting me for Rappaport. That's what.
Is that so wrong?
So wait, cut and action. Fred, I just want to say thank you so much.
No, please.
for-
I'm just.
I know you.
I'm
you
a
don't
small,
want the accolades.
I'm a small cog in this big wheel. Oh, wait a minute. I'm
Yes.
a big cog in this small wheel. I'm sorry.
Oh, there you go. That's
But-
more like it.
I know opening night is. I think they have maybe 2 or 3 tickets left.
Wow.
On opening.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't think there's much left. My sister just told me that because she bought tickets. But
Well, that's
Yeah.
There are some things you can absolutely be sure of, and that's Nancy will be at your show.
death, taxes, and her presence at my shows,
Right,
which is a
absolutely.
great sisterly thing to do.
Yeah, right.
So and Carol will also be there.
Oh, Mom's coming too.
Mom is coming too. So is my husband, Mr. Napple. Finally, is able to
Ah.
travel.
Well, that is good.
He's getting around better. He's feeling better.
Yeah, his eye is on the mend. Thank you, Lord. People don't know this, but he had, and I didn't want to talk about it because it was a horrible time for both of us, but he had a parasite in his eye, and it was so debilitating for quite some time. But he's back to himself, and we're just waiting for him to get a cornea transplant, which he will get probably at the end of the year or in the beginning of the new year, and he'll be back to better than he was before. So
That's
Excellent,
even better news because I
excellent.
remember when you called me about doing this gig, you weren't sure that your husband Jeff would be able to be on his own for any length of time, and you're going to
Right,
be gone
'cause he-
for what, 2 or 3 weeks?
yeah, three or 4 weeks at
Okay,
the most.
all right.
So-
I mean, that's
No, he's great. He's good to go. He's back. I said to him the other day, I liked it when you were quiet.
Boy, people got to have a sense of humor with us or they are lost.
yeah, and we would be too.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
All right, so
But yeah,
that
he's
begs
great.
the question then: if he comes to see you, and
Yeah.
Mom is there, and Nancy's there, who's taking care of the dogs?
I knew you were going to ask that
Well, of
question.
course.
So they're not coming at the same time. So
the dogs
Mom
aren't.
and-
Oh, okay.
Mom and Nancy will go in the beginning, and Jeff will go at the end, and then we're going to take a little couple of days in the Cape and
Oh, how
just
nice.
Oh,
yeah,
good.
because I've
good.
never been there, so I'm
You
excited.
never been to Cape Cod?
No,
Oh, that's
Oh, you- gonna
no,
have a
darling, and I
wonderful
haven't
time.
been to Martha's Vineyard, and I feel really badly about it.
I haven't been to
Yeah,
Norfolk.
so you're
I
gonna
haven't
have
been to
fun.
Nantucket, probably, right?
Absolutely, and we're going to go with the Farleys, our dear friends, and we're going to do lobster roll tours up and down.
Yeah. Oh,
Well,
man, good luck.
I have a particularly fond spot for Cape Cod because Cape Cod at the Cape Playhouse is where Hunter Foster and I developed Give 'Em Hail Harry. That's where we first
Oh, that's wonderful.
rehearsed it and put it together before we went to the Aspen Theater Festival and actually performed it, where Ted Lange was in attendance.
Yes,
Oh,
that's
I
right.
was.
That's right. All right. Now, I have to add a brief corollary to Jill's story because once again, we're talking about how everything is connected and how Lady Patriot and possibly Rappaport led to this. You know who else is about to open in a big show, and this time in Buffalo?
Who?
Our pal, Derek Emerson Powell,
Oh, that's
Oh.
great.
who is playing Petruchio in
What?
The Taming of the Shrew at the Delaware Park Theater, which is a large open-air theater like yours, in Buffalo. And he sent me this on Facebook. Now, the reason this is particularly significant is because, and I think Ted and I can take credit for forcing him to come down to New York and and pursue his career. Ted and I and
he
Sam,
had a couple of drinks that we paid for.
yeah, which we paid for, which
Yeah.
is why we take credit. Ted and I and Sam Freed, who was playing opposite me in Here at the Wind, and Derek was playing Bertram Cates, who is he's the John Scopes character. Okay.
Yeah, he was the
So
hero.
he was a physical therapist. That's what he did for a living. But his first love was theater, and I'd done a couple of shows with him at Red House. So he's in this show, right? And he asks if we would maybe have a drink with him after a show to talk about his career. And how old would you say he is, Ted? He's like mid-30s, right?
Yeah, easily mid-30s,
Okay.
yeah.
So we took him out and very graciously and affectionately got him hammered and told him that, and I remember we all said the same thing. We said, look, there's no right way to do this.
Yeah.
You just go down to New York and take your chances.
You just got to do it.
And Ted was even better than his word because he hired him to do Lady Patriot,
Yeah.
played Judah
Yeah.
Benson, did a great
And
job.
I hope Derek thanked you, Fred, for that.
He did. I took him. I took him out to Joe Allen's while we were doing the run, and he was excited about it. But that kid has not stopped working. He's
It's
been
so
in
great. He's
Florida.
so talented.
He's been
We
all
saw
over the-
that, though. We saw
Yeah.
that he had the chops.
He's wonderful.
Yeah, but I mean, Petruchio, that's serious business. You've done that part, and so the fact that he's doing this indicates to me. That
I did Petruchio with Tweez.
I know you did.
That's right.
Yeah,
Until you were
I did it
abandoned
with
by your
Tweez.
producer, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's that damn Shakespeare stuff they talk about.
That's finally she had to shut me up because I was always talking about, well, Tweez, you should do some Shakespeare. You should do some Shakespeare.
Yeah.
And we got Taming of the Shrew together and did it in Reno Little Theater up in Nevada. So that was fun. By the way, Jill,
Yes.
how far is Sedona from where you are?
About an hour and 45 minutes to
Because
2
I'm
hours.
coming there in February, Black History Month,
Oh, it'll be gorgeous.
with Lady Patriot. We're going to do it locally in Sedona.
Really?
Amazing.
Is Glenn Scarpelli involved at all?
Yeah, well, he knows the lady. The lady that runs the theater is named Camila Ross.
Okay.
And she's casting it right now locally in Sedona.
Fabulous.
And we'll also do a performance or two in Prescott. I don't know how far.
Oh, Prescott is great too. If you're a local, you call it Prescott.
Okay.
It's
Yes,
yeah.
okay. Yeah, so anyway, I wanted to let you know about that if you're available and if it was close enough.
I would love to come for sure. And by the
Okay.
way, it's Prescott is like not Prescott is
Okay.
like Lancaster is to Lancaster if you're from
Okay.
Pennsylvania.
Yes, yes.
So
Or Biloxi and Biloxi.
yes,
Yeah.
Biloxi.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
New Orleans or
New
Nolens.
Orleans. That's
Nolens.
right.
Woo,
That's
this
right.
is such a fascinating show. Let's
Yeah.
just pronounce all the cities.
Yeah.
Just
We played
one more footnote about everything that comes around. And Jill, I am still leaning in on the people at Goncourt Theater in Michigan to convince them
Yes.
to let us play Ruth and the Major General in their upcoming production of the Pirates of Penzance.
I'm sure you are.
Wonderful.
I was
Yeah.
lobbying heavily when we were there doing our musical stuff, our gala stuff, and just spoke to Frank Mack, the producer there, and so that's still in the possibility wing.
That's
So,
in the
Oh,
offing.
nice.
yeah.
Okay.
That's in the
And
offing.
the only downside of that is if we did do it, it would be dead of winter in Michigan, which can be.
Yeah. Could you please pick a nicer time?
I did. I brought you out there in May for God's sake when we did that gala. Oh, boy.
Dexter,
Yeah, that was gorgeous.
Michigan, which is really Dukester, Michigan.
Dexter.
Yeah,
It's
Dexter.
Dexter, Michigan.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, I don't even want to talk about that. I was going to say, do you guys know what's going on? Michigan is unfortunately being really hit hard by this food parasite. That's
No.
I didn't know about that.
No.
oh
I
God,
didn't
yeah. Oh, it's really, you got to be careful. No bagged salad. Don't eat any raw herbs. Don't eat any raspberries right now because the parasite could stick to them.
This is
And
discriminating against vegans. I mean, I mean, not that she
well,
doesn't go,
listen,
but my
if you'd
wife.
rather have explosive diarrhea,
Wow.
Oh, okay.
yeah. And some people are hospitalized. So
Ooh.
And it's just in Michigan or all
no,
over
it's Michigan. It seems to be up there by the Great Lake area.
East Coast.
Okay, well that's a
Yeah, but
that could be Buffalo.
It's not exclusive to that. So
Okay.
Yeah.
just, this is probably not great podcast fodder, but I am just telling you that this is something that's going on, and you just need to be really careful.
So none of us should go to Michigan for lunch in the very near future, right?
Well, and don't eat the lettuce
Okay.
at Taco Bell either, I guess, or whatever they're saying. The problem is,
That's
and this
kind of a
is- I know
standing
this is
rule for me.
just
There
where we
you
are.
have it. Yeah. There
Yeah.
you have it.
All right.
Yeah,
so
so-
no salads in Michigan for a while. I'll keep that in mind
Yeah.
if we wind up doing Pirates of Penzance.
Well, you need to be careful everywhere right now. Just be careful.
Okay. All right.
So,
Yeah.
and no raspberries.
All right.
All the
So-
good stuff.
I know.
If it's,
I know.
If it's
I
good
know.
stuff, pass it
Back
by.
to canned beans, kids.
Yeah.
All right. So the only other item on my agenda, and this is still, I don't know about this, but I have submitted my play, the one that Ted has read, called Harry, Bess, and Alonzo, to Babelfest, which is this
Ooh.
major new play festival that the Red House Theater does in October. And I'm waiting to find out if they will accept it or not. Could be a production, could be a reading, or it could be a thank you. Come
Will
back
we
next
all
year.
go out there? Will there be room for Tweez and myself? Because we did the reading on a ship. Explain to the ladies and gentlemen listening that Tweez and I did a reading of your play while we were on the ship.
Yeah, I brought that play on the ship, and I wanted you and Lauren, Cindy, to read it, and I read it with you. But what I want to do, if they accept it, is actually watch it. I think I need to stand back and watch the whole thing. So I would probably get 3 other people to do it and not inconvenience either one of you. But, I still have to get an okay on that. So I don't really know.
Well, you could get local. They would have good local people.
Oh
They've
no,
got
I know
a good-
exactly who I'd like to have if I could
Yeah.
do it. I mean, we all know Tamar Underwood. He would be perfect to play the Alonzo character.
Yeah, sure.
So, but anyway, so that's just pending right now, and that's pretty much what I got going. What else is happening?
Well, I've got speaking of plays, I have a new play called...
Oh, what a surprise!
It's called 1,000 Miles to Run. And very quickly, it is a young slave girl who looks white. She could easily pass for white. And her husband, who is dark, they decide they want to start a family, but it's in 1848, and they're afraid if they start a family, the master will sell the children.
Of course.
So they decide to run to Philadelphia.
Now, this once again is a historical incident, a
It's
footnote
a
that you
true
found.
story.
Absolutely.
William Craft and Ellen Craft. And so William says to Ellen, why don't you pretend to be a white woman and I'll be your slave and we can use it as a disguise? And she says, no one will believe that a male slave person is traveling. We will be suspicious. So he says, okay, then you pass as a white man. Then that is what she does. And it is an absolutely fascinating story. She
Written by the
describes-
self-titled footnote historian
Yeah.
Theodore Lange.
That is correct. You are correct,
It
madam.
was now closing in on Shakespeare.
Yeah, I am
with-
closing in on Shakespeare.
Your what?
actually.
What's this? Your 31st play? Is that something?
Yes,
like
it is my 31st play.
God, that's
okay.
amazing, Ted.
6 more
Yeah,
and you'll be up there with the
31.
Bard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I
I
can't
mean, the
even
Bard,
finish
for
a
you that
grocery
don't
list.
know, the Bard had 37 plays.
Well, those are the
So,
ones that are actually attributed to him.
Attributed
there were
to him.
A lot of others
So it's a wonderful play. I had a reading here, and I'm sending that out. Like you're sending your play out.
You must send that out.
I'm sending my play out, and we'll see where that goes. But it's really fun because you get the girl to the point where she's pretending to be the man, and they almost catch her, and they get away because in real life they got away. And William, the husband, later wrote a book about it, and that's 1,000 Miles to Run.
How many characters in the play?
Well, there's 23 characters, but I can do it with 7 actors. And I had it down to 9, but my wife insisted you got to get it down to 7, so I did another rewrite.
She's the best producer ever.
She really is.
No,
yeah.
Isn't she good?
If
we
she'd
need
been
two less actors.
If she'd been a producer on Love Boat, you'd be a star by now.
Yeah.
I mean, that would have happened, but
I'm just happy she said yes when I said, "Will you marry me?" I'm just I'm compelling with that.
Well,
but
listen,
anyway.
Go ahead.
So I got it down to 7, and we did the reading, and it went really, really well. Some real good high points in the play, and some fun moments.
I cannot wait to see that when it's.
I'll email you a copy of it, Jill.
Oh, great!
I'll email it to you because it's in really good shape. It's in really.
You ought to think about submitting that to Babelfest next year, man. I mean, the submissions have ended this year.
Okay.
But, if you've got a new piece of work, they know you there.
Yeah.
And
for sure.
It couldn't hurt to have, a public reading of it with perhaps some people you don't know as well, perhaps to learn some new people.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So now, and this is going to be shameless, but indulge me with this.
Wait, you're going to do something that might be shameless?
No, I'm going to do something that definitely will be shameless.
Okay, so it's like any other Saturday.
All right. So my son Charlie, as you know, has this new series on Hulu called Not Suitable
It's
for
so
Work.
good.
It is fabulous. And the kids that are on this show,
What's the name of it?
It's called Not Suitable for Work.
Okay.
And Mindy Kaling, and Mindy created it, and Charlie developed it. She's kind of the CEO, and he's kind of the COO, the Chief Operating Officer, and the showrunner of the show. And they've got, I believe, 9 episodes on Hulu. It's already been on and streaming.
You got to binge it. It's so good.
And I told him, I said, look, you tend to look for a demographic that's much younger than me. But this is a mature show about immature people. And that's, I think, what makes it appealing to generations beyond the 20-somethings that the show is about. I mean,
well, you know what else? For those of us who were there when Friends was a big hit.
Yes.
This is like a new, really different, fresh version of Friends, not trying to be Friends at all.
No.
But people who loved the relationships between all these, 20, 30-somethings back when we were 20, 30-somethings are loving this too. So even though it's about it's a younger demo, we love it.
Yeah, no, it's interesting because there's supposedly another show. I've not seen it. Do you know a show called I Love LA?
No.
Well, okay, that's streaming too, and I guess that's in the same demographic. But this show, I mean, the
is it based off of the song was Randy Newman connected to this? I Love LA.
No. Well, I Love LA is another show. Not Suitable for Work is Charlie and Mindy's show. But they've got some wonderful New York actors in it. Victor Garber is in it.
Oh God, I love him so.
What's her name? Oh, what is it? Julie Gold, the comedian.
Judy Gold.
Judy
Gold.
She's
fabulous.
She is wonderful in it.
Yeah, she's great.
And they shot it all over New York, and it is really, and it's not just a laugh a minute. A lot of these younger comedies can be almost wise ass in terms of the dialogue, and they're obviously all of these people are witty, but it's not off-putting. It's very funny. So I have to take this opportunity with our huge audience that listens to this show to say, hey, if you love me, love my son, go see his show. And you can find it.
Good.
You can find it on Hulu. And, I recommended it to Jill, and she binged it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you don't have to go anywhere. You could just go to Hulu.
Yeah.
So
I saw a couple of episodes also, and I really enjoyed it. He's
Yeah.
got. I kind of think we should take credit for his sense of humor because when
Oh,
he
we
was
should. Before
when he
Fred
was a
does.
kid, he would sit around me and Fred, and shame on him.
Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So.
you take credit for my sense of humor, so
Sure.
why
Yeah,
not?
we
'Cause
do
Charlie
take
and I are
credit for
around
your
the-
sense of humor.
It's
Absolutely.
like, we did to him what Charo did to us. Teach us every single dirty word in the Spanish language. So
Yes,
That's
that's
it.
true.
That's it. Well, speaking of sons, should I go see if my son could make a cameo? Because people might like to see my son. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
Let me go see if he's here. We talk amongst yourselves. I'll bring my camera out and see. He might be in the shower. That'd be a really interesting cameo.
Okay.
Oh, Harrison, we are now on our podcast. Hold on. We're on our podcast, and you are going to make a cameo. Do you want to be on or not? Because I know you you look gorgeous.
we see you.
I will. I'll be
Okay.
quick for me.
So
There he is.
there is my son Harrison and my daughter-in-law Sonali, future daughter-in-law. They're getting married in November on the 15th. But
Fiance.
Yeah. So,
Oh yeah.
so you guys are perfect for not suitable for work.
you know what? While they're here for the weekend, we'll binge it with them.
Okay.
Oh, good
All right.
idea.
And then you'll
See
tell your
that?
friends, and your friends will tell your friends.
Yeah.
And my son will
It
be able
all
to buy a
works
big
out.
house in Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
It's a
Since his own was destroyed in the Palisades fire. But enough
Yeah.
about
Yeah, I know. Well, that just took a turn.
that.
Anyway, so I'm going to let them go back because they're probably thinking this is awkward. So
Well, it was your
never
call.
awkward with her.
Yeah.
I know it was. I'm very into awkward moments.
Yeah. We know that having worked with you for 8 years.
Well, yeah, 2 marriages before. I'm
Yeah.
very aware as
Yeah.
well. Yeah. Anyway, all right. Off, bye, kids.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So there's my little drive-by cameo with my kid.
Okay, that's good. That's
Yeah,
Yes.
you've been
good.
planning this wedding for a year now, right? I mean, it's been good.
Well, I mean, yes and no. It's Sonali's mom, precisely. I mean, the groom's mother doesn't do much but, do a rehearsal dinner and show up.
Huh? The groom.
Yeah, but it's all going to be in Costa Rica, so that you're going to be doing
Yeah.
a dinner in
Oh.
Costa Rica, right?
Yes, and we're doing now I really have to show you something cool because we're doing a Western wedding and we're doing some Eastern ceremonies. So I get to wear a sari and a lenga, which are beautiful dresses. I'm going to show this is exclusive. So here is the sari that I will wear for one of them. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, it's coming in and out, but we can see it. Yes.
It's stunning. But anyway, I'm
Okay.
very excited because that just got here. So
All right.
it's going to be super exciting. But it's really Sonali's mom and Sonali who have done the
Well,
whole
that's-
thing, and it's
That's
absolutely
excellent.
gorgeous.
That's excellent. Yeah.
It's going to be so much fun. There's going to be a Mendi ceremony where we get to do henna tattooing,
Oh, wow.
which is going to be gorgeous, and
Is there face painting involved here?
not face but hands.
Okay.
The henna tattoos that
Yeah,
you do with
hand.
the henna dye,
Yeah.
and it's going to
Oh,
be
okay, right.
it's going to be so much fun. And I asked Harrison, I said, do I get to walk you down the aisle? Because Harrison's father was never in the picture once we got a divorce. So I have every right to walk my son down the aisle as a single mom of him. And he said, well, actually, we're going to do the Indian way, which is the whole family of the groom and close friends walk down the aisle. Normally they come in either on an elephant or on a horse, but with my mom there and being that it's in Costa Rica, I'm really worried if there's a horse that's not used to it. I don't want my 85-year-old mom to be around a horse that gets spooked. So we're just going to walk in and we're going to have color cannons and you just dance down the aisle with the groom with music and drums. It's going to be the coolest thing.
That sounds great. I have to say, since you brought that up, when my daughter Monica was married 2 years ago, and she got married out in Los Angeles, and she said, well, Dad, this is going to be a somewhat non-traditional ceremony. And so I said, but you still want me to walk you down the aisle, right? And she said, no. I said, well, who's gonna walk
Whoa,
you down-
is that right?
Who's going to walk you down the aisle? I said, Dad's nobody going to walk you down the aisle. We're going to do it in a park in L.A. And they did. It was a lovely ceremony. except for the homeless guy who was sitting up in the tree watching the whole thing.
Oh my God. Oh my
I said,
God.
"Come on down here, have something to drink. What's the matter with you?"
That's right.
No, it was funny. But Mariah, my oldest daughter, had a very traditional wedding, and we did it that way. But she and her sister are about I guess 17 years apart, and it's
Yeah.
really a generation removed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
It is.
that's the deal now. You've got the creative minds of younger people
Yeah.
approaching marriage, and
Yeah.
you got to roll with it.
Yeah. By the way,
Well,
I
we're
just
excited.
put in another plug for Mariah, who is now currently doing stuffs in Chicago
Stuffs.
and able to go home at night every night. And after
Oh.
after that, she's got three more weeks. She's going to be in Pittsburgh. She's going to be in Memphis, and they close the show in Fort Worth in early August. And then I think she's going
Tell her to go, if she's in Memphis, she has to go by the Peabody Hotel. They may put them up in the Peabody. The Peabody Hotel, where you get to see the Ducks
Oh yeah,
march.
that's famous. They walk across
Yeah.
the street.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Peabody
Oh, how
Hotel.
fun. She'll
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
No, she's had a good time. I mean, but you got to understand, this has been exhausting. Yes, very exciting, very enervating. But can you imagine? She's been on the road for over a year, because when we went to New York last summer, it was July to rehearse
Yeah.
Ted's show, and she
Yeah.
was already there rehearsing Not Suitable for Work.
Yeah.
And then they flew out to Yakima, Washington, and teched the show for 2 weeks. And
Well,
have
not
been on-
suitable for work. She was rehearsing Sups.
Yeah, that's right. I get my kids confused in their projects and all this stuff.
Because they have so many.
No, they do actually. But and just to add one more thing, my youngest daughter, Monica, whom you all know, is a software engineer and is currently trying to upgrade her career. But she called me, I guess, a week or so ago, and she said, "Dad, I wanted to let you know." She said, "I've started a stand-up class."
No.
Yeah, and
Really?
and she's studying with some guy. Part of it is online.
In
part of it is
LA?
person. Oh yeah.
Okay,
And-
that's
and one of the guys,
hilarious.
I don't know the guy's name, but he apparently has been successful enough to put 2 of his graduates on SNL. So now
What?
I don't
Okay,
think.
would that be the irony of ironies if Monica ended up on SNL?
Well, it would be. I don't think she's serious about a stand-up career. I think she's interested in doing that just for some self-confidence and speaking skills and so on. I mean, it used to be if you wanted
That's
to learn how
how
to
it
speak.
starts.
That's
how-
exactly
No,
right.
that's exactly
Just
right.
a dime bag, baby. Just a dime bag.
Yeah. Just give me one little snort, and
Yep.
I'll be done
That's
for the
how
day.
it starts, baby.
That's it.
So we'll see. But she's done it a couple of times, and apparently is having a great time doing it. So who knows?
She's got the genes, baby.
It's in the genes.
Yeah.
We love it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So anyway, we have let's see, next week. Well,
Do we
hope-
want to talk about some of the guests that we have, future guests coming on?
Absolutely. We've got somebody coming up after David MacLeod, don't we?
We have Richard Kline.
Oh, one of my favorites.
Yeah, Richard Kline.
Amazing.
He
And he's
he's
an old
about-
buddy of ours. He's an old pal. He's done the show Love Boat 4 times, he told me.
I'm sure he's
And
gonna, go ahead.
if anybody has any suggestions from the audience of people that they'd like to hear from, we'll try to find them and try to.
Bring him on.
I'm
Bring 'em
glad
on.
you brought that up. We really should, now that we've got this video component of the show, and we'll hopefully be inserting perhaps pictures and stills and stuff as we go forward. We would like to hear from all of you as to who you want to see, who you've not seen yet. Some of these folks are available, some of them aren't. But we'll try and get them.
Some of them still
down.
speak with us. Some of them don't.
Yeah, that's right.
We'll track them down.
Yeah, we haven't been blacklisted by everybody yet, but
Yeah, just a small few.
But yeah, I mean, we'll keep going after them, and if we can corral them for this show, we'll keep it up. We have a long list that we're working from right now. I was going to say Richard, I think, is the only guy from Three's Company that we've not had on our show that did Three's Company. I mean, when I say our show, I mean Love Boat. I don't mean this, but I mean John did the show, Audra
Right.
Lindley did the show, Norman Fell did the show, Suzanne did the show, Joyce did the show, and then Priscilla Barnes and Jenny Lee Harrison did the show, and I,
Yeah.
you know, so Richard.
Priscilla did it before she got Three's Company.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
But Richard is the first representative of Three's Company, so when he comes on, I'm sure he'll have stories to tell. And he's an acting teacher in New York now.
No,
God, that's fabulous.
he's in Montreal, Canada now.
Yeah, you're right, but he has been teaching acting. I know
Yes,
that.
he was a teacher in New York.
But he lives in Montreal now?
He lives in Montreal, and we can ask him why the
That's
change.
a gorgeous city.
Yeah, we'll ask him about that if it's he wanted to practice his French or what.
But he's not Canadian,
don't
is
know.
he? He's not.
I don't know, Fred.
think
I
so.
don't know. That's
Oh, we'll
what'll
find
be
out.
interesting to ask him.
Well, now I'm going to.
Well, how nice is he? Because that'll tell us whether he's Canadian.
He's a
or
lovely
not.
guy. We used to do game shows.
And he's
together.
Canadian.
I don't think he is Canadian. I don't think he is. For some reason, I think he was born and raised in New York City.
Probably.
Well,
But we'll find out.
looking forward to that.
We'll find
We have
out.
lots of other people we're talking to as
Yeah.
well. So
and
that should be
I will
super,
say,
super
I
fun.
want to thank all of you out there for subscribing to us on YouTube. So if you're thinking about subscribing, think no more. Go right to YouTube and punch the subscribe button, and that really helps
tell
us
your
out.
friends.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You got all your kids subscribing to the show, of course, right, Jill?
Of course. and my
Yeah.
and my dogs too.
Yeah, good. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I didn't think of it, but I will. Now, they will now
Okay, all right.
because they're here, and I will make them.
And of course, all of Ted's family is subscribing too, so I don't have to.
Yeah, I have sons, so you know how easy that is.
Yeah, right.
So do I. But
Yeah.
I've got Sonali here, and she'll do it.
All right.
Yeah.
She'll make him do it.
So I mean,
There you
all they
go.
have to do is watch Not Suitable for Work and let's subscribe to the podcast, and they have no more responsibilities.
Well, gentlemen, I want you to know I have a mimosa waiting for me right
Ah, well,
now.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to
Okay.
get one too.
Okay.
But just remember, we are going to be talking to David MacLeod probably in our next episode, who will tell us all of the things about Gavin backstage that perhaps even we did not know. And so we're very much looking forward to that, because I don't know how we could really do this podcast without doing at least one episode dedicated to our fearless leader.
That's right.
And he was
And
our
David has
fearless
some wonderful
leader.
stories.
Oh,
and
yeah.
some of the things he said in his eulogy about his dad, I hope we can get him to mention again, because it'll just put a smile on everybody's face. It's a side of Gavin that you don't know, but when you hear David talk about it, you say, of course, because you can see it every time in Gavin's smile, that joy for life.
Yeah.
And David has a wonderful way of articulating how Gavin would show that. And it just, for all of us, makes us all kind of giggle with fond remembrance.
Well, you gave me his mobile number, and so I texted him immediately, and he came right back to me, said, "Oh, that sounds great. I'd love to do it." And he's in Montana now. I'm not exactly sure what he's doing, but we'll get all
Music.
of that. Yeah, well, I'm sure he's doing music, but I'm just not sure where in Montana you do music. But
Remotely.
okay, all right. So that should do it. This has been another of the official Love Boat Podcast, Season 2, coming at you in person, on screen. And, of course, if you want to listen on Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts, you can do that too. But check us out on YouTube, because look at how
All
glorious,
talking, all
look at how good we
dancing,
all
all
look.
singing.
I mean,
I know.
we're over 200 years old if you add all of our acts
Hey,
together. We look,
watch it.
well, hey, listen, 78 years old, still bitching. That's not so bad. Okay.
That's right.
Okay.
So this has been the official Love Boat Podcast, and you are now all free to go ashore.
Thanks for listening to the Love Boat Podcast, Exciting and New. If you enjoyed this episode, please share it with a friend, leave us a rating and review, and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. Follow along between episodes at loveboatpodcast.com or on Instagram at loveboatpodcast.